Alright, so we're back again tonight. Apologize ahead of time for the shaky camera if it gets shaky. Um, gonna just jump right into this. Got rid of the i7 11700K. Don't like the CPU at all. Point blank, it is way too sensitive and it's not forgiving at all. I couldn't really play with it at all, and every time I tried to, it was a fight. I just don't like it at all. So, bye bye with that. That being said, what got replaced is I got my second 10900K in the mail today. Um, got that installed. I was hoping and praying to God that I got a better binned one than my last 10900K that I had. Thank God I got a much better binned one. I mean, this CPU is already doing things that my other CPU wasn't able to do or get close to. Don't get me wrong, my other 10900K, it was very forgiving and it just wanted to take off. This one's doing the exact same thing, but even better. Um, I haven't really dug into the CPU at all yet. I'm gonna save that for when I actually really push it hard in the wintertime. Or I may play around with it down in a few days or whatever, because I'm still dialing in it for what I want it for daily wise. Either or. Um, I got the 10900K back in. Like I said, I got all that done. And what I did notice right off the bat is, oh yeah, I got my good old drink here, got my smokes. Well, you know how I do it. But either or, as you can see, there's my RAM right there. 5 GHz all cores. RAM is not overclocked. Only reason being, I don't want to play around with the RAM right now. I don't want to play around with the RAM right now. I'm focused on getting the CPU dialed in, one thing at a time. If I go playing around with more than one thing, and something screws up, I'm not gonna know where the screw up came from. I have to know the very last move I made. So if an issue pops up, I know where I got to go back to. So if I screw around with the CPU and RAM and an issue pops up, I don't know which one it is. See, that's why you don't ever mess around more than one thing at a time. You get one thing where you want it, then you push to the next thing, then you push to the next thing. It's a chain reaction. Everything's got to work together. But either or, my, I don't know how many would actually believe this, but or how many actually do it, but it's 5 GHz all cores at 1.21 volts, and I will give you a heads up right off the bat. It is LLC, low line core calibration, however you want to say it. Low line calibration at level 7. CPU core voltage override 1.21 volts. Now with my other 10900K, I could not get below 1.29 volts, so that's quite a big drop already. Now, I did notice if I bring my voltage up to 1.29 volts, I could drop my LLC all the way down to 5, which is the starting recommended overclocking setting for the LLC, I believe. But there you go, as you can see, and I'm gonna come right out of BIOS so you can see nothing. There we go. Come right out of BIOS so you see nothing was changed at all. So you can see I'm not playing any games. My temperatures are way better. Again, I haven't really dug into the CPU yet deep at all to see where I could take it, where I can go. Just setting up for daily right now, and that's about it. But I said, just waiting for it to boot up, and then take it, run a benchmark. You can see the differences, and you can go back to my other videos of me doing my other 10900K, and you can see the differences in the temperatures. And this is all without the AC plugged in. So all the temperatures that you're going to see here in a minute, when the AC is not plugged in, when the AC is plugged in, or when the rig's hooked up to the AC, it's just going to drop even harder. But here we go. Let's get this opened up. As you can see, there's my temps right there. 5 GHz all cores. So let's let her take off. You see the benchmark is running. Those temps are pretty darn good, if I may say so myself. 5 GHz all cores, 10900K. And it's not an expensive motherboard I'm running at all. It's like a 200 point blank. It's a $250 gaming motherboard out of Best Buy, and no, I do not own the rights to Best Buy or licensing to Best Buy. As you see, there's the benchmark right there, going no problem at all. 5 gigahertz all cores with amazing temps, with no AC at all. And there you go. So yeah, this is a good bin CPU. It's impressing me already. I want to say it's a very good bin CPU. Best 10900K I've had so far, and I've only owned 2 of them. This one and the last one that I had. So glad I got this back over the 11900K. But yeah, that's pretty much that. I just wanted to show you the differences, and this also runs right back to what I was saying in my last video that I uploaded about no 2 CPUs will perform the same. You got ones that are been good, that clock great, and then you got ones that are not all that, and they just suck at clocking. Well, this is a prime example of it. You just seen it yourself. But yeah, 6 minutes 20 seconds in, I'm out. Have a good one.